And I'm Casey Dean.
And we're blended. So today we're going to introduce you to the kids. First things first, Bianca. She was 17 when we met.
Yep.
And she is 23 or getting ready to turn 23.
In April.
Brittany, who is now 19, and she was, what?
13.
13 when we met.
Yep.
Michael, who is now 13,
Do the math.
she was 7 when we met, right?
Your math is horrible.
13 minus 6 is 7.
I know.
Oh. Then Kieran, who's 12, and he was 6-ish.
And a half.
Yeah. And then Caden,
Who is 9.
who was 9, and he was our little tiny cutie little 3-year-old.
By the way, she says ours.
Yeah. Well, he's not ours.
He is Katie. So Bianca, Brittany, and Kieran are mine. Michael, her daughter, and Caden, her son, are hers. We only have dogs.
So our oldest and our youngest are the most likely to be in the ER.
For all the sports and all the injuries that they've had.
Or if we get a call about them, it's not like, hey, how's it going? It's like, what's wrong?
Bianca and Caden flocked together. Kieran was kind of doing his own thing. Brittany was involved in a bunch of stuff in school. Michael was still kind of...
She was young still.
Yeah, she was still young. We talked and hinted about having
no,
his,
we did.
hers.
It's the big question. In fact, people have asked me, like, why didn't you have a kid together? And I swear.
Well, we should be honest.
Well, it was a checklist. Oh, our baby's going to be so cute. And you're like... Everybody can have their own opinion on having the mine, yours, and ours.
Which is great, either way.
Yes. But we started looking at it, and Casey was like, but you understand that at that time when we really were talking about it, Bianca was 18. You understand that I have an 18-year-old. And I was like, I understand that I'm going to be a hot grandma really young, and I'm excited about it.
Welcome to our life.
So have you found a guy yet? Because Gigi wants to be Gigi.
Bianca, I'm so sorry about this.
In lieu of another baby, because it just did not make sense for us. And many of you will understand this too. When we got together, we were 50-50 custody.
Correct.
Of all 5 kids. So 50% of the time we had kids.
Yep.
And 50% of the time we were
partying like
rock stars.
That has changed. When the kids first met, Katie had her place, I had my place.
Neither one was efficient to fit all 7 of us.
Jeez. I mean, we maintained separate households for a while. I mean, it was tough. We wanted to do it. We've seen people do it. We're doing it now.
Yeah.
But we blended. Katie got rid of her condo, and she moved her precious little babies into my 3-bedroom, 2-bath house.
That doesn't work, by the way. It was a nightmare. We were getting ready to buy a house, which is fine.
Dating was fun, or going out on family outing. Well, it wasn't family, it was blended outings. We would have to take 2 separate cars.
Oh yeah, that's what I call FOM. Fear of the minivan. And FOM is real. And some of you girls might like your minivan, but my little 4-door little Lexus car was nice.
The first year, we got serious.
We got very serious.
And
then we really started thinking about a baby. And then we brought these 2 little munchkins into our life. The binding force behind this blending.
So Guinness, there you go.
Guinness
and
Tito. Yes.
This is the reason why I got a vasectomy.
Aren't they adorable? I love them so.
All right, so let's get on with it. So we're bouncing around a little bit because it is. When Katie thought about this idea of putting it out there for people to understand the total tornado that blending can be, and rewarding at the same time, the one step closer to that, the word M became real. I mean, we dated for almost 3 years.
Yeah.
And it was on again, off again.
Oh, breakups.
Guilt in the relationship. Guilt that I wasn't paying enough attention to my kids. I got cold feet and I was done. I got my head out of my butt, and then we got back together again, and then we kind of took it serious when we thought about buying a house.
You got guilty again then.
That's a little bit later. Guys, I'm not kidding.
I think we broke it up 4 times.
It's true. There's parenting types. I parent one way, Katie parents another way. Not one is right, not one is wrong.
But you have to figure them out.
You have to figure it out. And we're here, and I know I kind of poke fun at myself that it's a miracle that we're still together. It's not a miracle. We put in a lot of hard work. We put in a lot of understanding. Sometimes you have to bite your tongue. Sometimes I feel like I bite through it. Vacations were interesting.
Ask them what they think about going to Disney when we all tried to do it together. It was a disaster. We couldn't even do one Disney. We couldn't even do a cruise. We couldn't do anything right.
We did do a cruise. It was just, it was interesting. Whenever we were early on, when we decided to take a cruise together as a family, I felt like I was with my herd, my little tribe, and Katie had her tribe, and it almost felt like we took separate vacations. When we got back, she goes, I want you to notice something. I want you to notice, and it wasn't like she was rubbing it in my face or anything like that. It was her letting me know that if we're really gonna do this blended thing, I gotta love yours like you love yours, and you gotta love mine like you love yours.
Oh, but we need to put this out there though. We have an agreement. I will never be able to feel the same way that he feels about his kids and vice versa. And we agree upon that, yes?
I do.
But what that does mean is that when you say something about my kids or I say something about your kids, we actually have to have like a 30-second like,
Here's the biggest thing. If you're gonna blend, and if you're really gonna make it work, I'm gonna save you 6 years of trying to figure this stuff out.
Find a neutral ground.
Just do it now. You would do the same thing if you were just, I don't wanna say a normal family, an unblended family, we're gonna call them.
Your relationship is first.
Put yourself first.
All right, guys, you guys have an awesome day, and we will see you soon. Bye.